pioneer in online retail business and you've built Red Balloon into a fantastic success story. And I wondered if you could share some advice on what it's like to be a market disruptor and how companies should start their journey.
You know, the irony is I didn't see myself as a market disruptor. In fact, I think those words only came to me way later when I did more education and more learning. But really, I just couldn't kind of understand why you couldn't buy activities easily. And I thought it needed a brand, and the whole .com thing was going on. Unfortunately, by the time I launched, had the idea, but by the time I launched, there'd been a .com crash and a tech wreck, and I thought the internet was over. So clearly, I wasn't such a great visionary. But the basics of retail remain the same. Are you listening to customers? Are you responding? So I think we add great strategy with hindsight.
Fantastic. And I guess with the advent of mobile technologies and cloud, it's now made it even easier for customers to access your services. So how do you continue to delight the customer and make the experience even better?
The irony was the first website that I built, and I spent the family savings on it, I thought it was finished. Like, there you go, ship, done, now we'll just work on a bit of content occasionally and a bit of PR. Well, clearly I got that wrong. One needs to stay really agile to technology, and that is listening to how it can support what it is you're trying to achieve. So one can't ever operate a business in isolation. There will always be change, but it's not all for you. What are you going to bring into your strategy and what are you going to keep out? You can't do everything, and there's no point trying to.
So how do you prioritise when there are so many options facing you?
There is a theory about the one thing. Successful people focus on one thing. And so often the one thing is finding the one thing, because once you sort that out, actually, to-do lists become success lists. So when it comes to technology, there is so many things available, but you choose things based on what is the one thing you're trying to achieve. So for me, it's all about customer experience. I want to create intimacy with my customers, even though I operate in a two-dimensional space. So what is the one thing that is going to make them feel like they're a part of the journey? As if I know them intimately, as if I'm serving them directly, as if I was in a regular store. So working on the one thing will determine your ultimate success.
Actually, I loved that topic you blogged recently on the year of business intimacy and
Yes.
how you need to get really up close and personal. And I think a lot of businesses are really just learning this and starting that, but you've been doing this for the last number of years. So what are the benefits that you can experience by focusing on personalised services?
Intimacy is more than just personalised service. It's about how you listen to customers and how you respond to them. And since the early days, like the first customer, we were always listening and responding. So everyone who goes on a Red Balloon experience, how was it for you? And we listen deeply. But the other thing is that as you grow a team and you're growing an enterprise, you can't do it on your own. There's no such thing as a one person success. Clearly, there is absolutely no such thing. So really, my one thing was focusing on my team. My one thing was making sure that they were fully empowered to be able to make powerful choices for our customers in that moment. And so when I just focused on making sure that we were a great employer and what did that look like, then they were able to focus on their technical ability and doing what was best for the business.